DJ, things don't always come together just because you want them to, all right, man? Look, man, I know you done learned a whole mess of shit hustling out on the street, right? Let me tell you what I learned while working on my job. There are two types of people. Those that talk the talk, and those that walk the walk. People who walk the walk, they sometimes talk the talk. But most of the time, they don't talk at all because they're walking. Now, people who talk the talk, when it come time for them to walk, you wanna know what they do?
What's that?
They talk people like me in the walking form.
I'm feeling this. I'm your professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a scantron, it's pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. You saw the clip. I can't walk for you. There are a lot of people in life who say they want to do certain things, right? They want to be successful, they want to go down a certain path. And one of the things about those people is this. Some of them want to do it if you drag them to the finish line, if you drag them to that success. Other people are self-motivated, or other people are self-motivated. You know, what was the prayer? The prayer of, is it serendipity? That's not serendipity, right? Prayer, serenity prayer, one of those. Or the story of Jesus, the footsteps. When he says, you know, there were two footsteps on a beach. And God or Jesus, when you were walking with me, and then in my hardest times, you weren't walking with me. And I think the response was either God or Jesus that was like, no, those were the times that I carried you. God could carry you, Jesus could carry you, but I can't, or other people can't. And a lot of us forget that if you want to manifest, talk something in its existence, once you say it, then you got to go on that path to do it. Then you got to go down that road to do it. But a lot of people have this thing where I want to talk a good game, but I want to talk you into doing, walking my talk. And then when you get there, when you get to the finish line, when you get to the winner circle, move out of the way. I can take it from here. I want to be successful, but I'm gonna talk you into doing all the dirty work and all the labor. But when the check comes, put my name on it. That's my check. Put my name on it. I earned it. This is why I can't walk for you. And now, I shouldn't just say now, but we're in a time, we're living and watching people believe that somehow, not only is that an okay thing to think and do, you have a support system of people who believe that that's the move, that's playing chess and not checkers. And they'll give you a pat on the back. They'll give you praise, And I took off the Papa Stopper, and now I got to use all these P's now, and this don't make no sense. That ain't got nothing to do with the video. I'm just noticing this while I'm doing it. The issue becomes people. See, another P. People's anger and animosity when someone doesn't want to walk for you, when someone doesn't want to put in the work for you, when someone doesn't want to take time out of their life and their day to invest in you because they know you're not going to do what you say you want to do. So now we're in a bit of a bad spot because there are a lot of folks who have a lot of energy for the other people in their lives who didn't help them get to where they want to be. But they don't have that same amount of smoke or amount of energy to put in the work to get to where they want to be. They'll fight you, they'll argue with you, they'll destroy whatever you do, or they'll try to destroy you. But they won't. But when it comes to the labor of what it takes to get to where they want to go, I'm so tired. I just got so many things going on. I just can't. Y'all don't understand what I'm going through. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand me. I just like somebody pray for me. No, I can't walk for you. And the other thing is this. Life isn't fair. And sometimes life has been beating you upside the head, whether it's fairly or unfairly. And if you put in just a little bit of work, you feel like you should be paid 10 times fold because of all of the things you have been through prior to putting this work in. And if you're not, and that's not realistic. And if you're not going to be consistent, then stop playing. Because what goes on is, I think one of the worst things I've seen happen, and I remember this happening when I was a young man, and I used to see this often, where you would get young people who got a little success from putting in a little work, and they completely quit. They quit. Like, what is that movie? Friday Night Lights. They turned into Booby. This is God given. And it's like, while they were feeling themselves, somebody else was putting in the extra work. And then that person or those people passed them up. And then it became God took it away from me. And it's like, no, your lack of effort took it away from you. And then we ask people to come along and, like I said, carry me to the finish line. And I think it's very inconsiderate because you want somebody to carry you to your finish line while they're still running their race. So they can carry you to their finish line and then have enough energy to get themselves to their own finish line. And are they supposed to watch you celebrate? They're supposed to wait and watch you celebrate. Like, look at all the stuff I did. You got to be careful. Because now, like I said, the times have changed and people have an understanding that maybe, just maybe, I'm not helping you. I'm not. Because you're not going to talk me into working for you when you're not going to work for yourself. I'll work with you when you're working for yourself, but I won't work for you when you're not working for yourself. So tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Another P. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.